Welcome to TechSavvy Tutorials. Today we will discuss about base Git commands. So in order to run Git commands in the Windows OS, first you have to create an account in GitHub, which is for free. So you can use the below link to create an account. Click on create an account button. It will ask for username, password and email address. Once you mention all this, go for unlimited public repositories for free option. Then it will ask few questions as per your technical experience. Once you answer them all, you have created an account in the Git. So you have an account in the Git. Now you have to create a project. For that you have to click on start a project. Once you click on that, it will ask for email verification, which you have mentioned. Then you have to go to your email account and click on the link which they have given, so that your email will get verified. As soon as your email get verified, click on start a project. It will ask for a repository name. As shown here, I have given a name like technical learning. So once you click on create a repository, a URL will get generated for you. Now I have created a user which is git-321, as you can see, and the repository name is technicallearning.git. Now you have a Git account and you have a repository. Now you create one folder in your Windows machine. Okay, before that you have to install Git Bash on your machine. So use the below link to download the Git Bash. So if you face any difficulty in installing the Git Bash on your machine, please comment on this video. As soon as your installation is done, go to Git Bash. As you can see, I have created one folder Git testing in E drive. Okay, so I went to that path using Git Bash. Okay, now what my first job is, I have to clone the repository which I have created in Git to my local. So the first command is git space clone and the URL which they have created for you. As soon as you click and enter this command, the repository will get created in your local machine inside Git testing folder. Right, as you can see that the warning message, you appear to have cloned an empty repository, as there is nothing inside the repository which you have created. So it is saying it's a warning, it's an empty repository, which is true. So the first command is git space clone and URL. So if you want to clone any branch from Git, so in your local machine you have to use this command, git space clone space URL. See the below image. As you can see that master word is appearing in brackets. It means you are in master branch. You can create multiple branches inside the master branch. So the branch repository name which you have given, right, technical learning, it will become the master branch. Inside that you can create multiple branches, which I will tell you later on. So here what I did, I went, see, I have created only Git testing folder. Technical learning will get created automatically as you clone the repository in your local machine. Now what I'll do, I have created one folder technical code inside technical learning, and inside technical code I have created 3 files. As you can see, functions.sql, procedure.sql, table.sql, which I have written some dummy lines inside that, so that it should not be empty. Now I have created a folder technical code and 3 files. Now I have to add these to the repository. So what I do, git space add space star. So star is like whatever you have created inside the technical learning folder, it will get added to the repository, right? So how you will come to know that, okay, what are the files which are got added? So git status is the command. Once you type git space status and enter, as you can see, it is saying 3 files. all are in green color. Here colors plays an important role. Green color signifies that you have added the files but your commit is not done yet. As you can see, the message also changes to be committed. So below are the files which has to be committed because you have added, now you have to commit it. So this is the third command which I have showed, git space status. It will tell you the status of the files which you have added if it is in green color. Now what I do, I'll add one more file. As you can see, I have added dms.sql, but I have not written a command for that, git space add space star. So as you can see, if I go, I will run the previous command again, git space status. As you can see, 3 files are coming in green which says these are added, these has to be committed, and the fourth which is saying it is still not added but you have added a file in your local directory, right? It is showing in red. So red means you have to add that file so that it should get added to the repository. And you can see the message also, it is saying untracked file. As long as you have not added, it is being untracked. It cannot be tracked inside the git. So git status, green color means you have added it, red color means you have just created a file in the Windows machine but you have not run the command against it, which is git space add space file name or star for all files. Now I have added 3 files. Now I will commit it. So the commit command is git space commit space -m. -m signifies that in double inverted commas you can give the message which you want to convey. Like I have created 3 files which is related to database, so I have given a message database files added, correct? So once you enter this, all this file will get committed to the git. Now you have committed the 3 files but you have not pushed all these files to the git repository in the remote server. So for that you have to run a command git space push space origin, and which is your branch is master, right? Which I have shown before also, it will reflect in brackets, so you have to give a branch name, which now you are in a master branch, so you have to give master. So git space push space origin space master. So once you click enter after this command, all the files will start reflecting in your git server. As you can see in the below image, these 3 files which I have created, function, procedure and tables, it's get created. Now it is reflecting also in the git repository. So now other users can also check out this code because I have pushed this code. Another thing is why master it is reflecting. Now if you create another branch, inside this branch you will give a name to a branch, right? So once you give a name to a branch, so if you go to that branch, now instead of master, if you create any branch like ABCD, so in bracket it will reflect as ABCD, but master will always be there because you are creating a branch inside the master. So for those we will discuss other commands. You have to know other commands to create branches inside the master branch. So thank you for watching it. Please subscribe it. If you have any issue in the git commands, you can ping or you can comment in this video also. I will discuss the other commands. These are the very basic commands which I have discussed. I'll be discussing more and more commands on git in the coming videos. Thank you.